Scott, great to see you after a quarter where you did beat expectations but cut guidance. We'll get into all the numbers. I want to start with the big news over the past couple of weeks. Are you going to buy American Airlines?
Yeah. Well, thanks for being here in person, Lisa. First, I'm not going to comment on that, but I will tell you a little bit about, repeat some of the things that I've said in the past. And first, it was a great quarter. Even though fuel prices doubled, the team at United did an incredible job. And really, you look full guidance, giving guidance for the full year, being able to be solidly profitable even in this escalating fuel price environment, I think is really the entree to where we want to go for the future, which is we've built a brand loyal airline by attracting customers, by giving them quality, by giving them value, an airline that customers love. And that gives us resilience in tough times. But it also lets us think about what's the next phase for United Airlines. And we've spent the last couple of years thinking about, proving that this strategy to win brand loyal customers works. But how do we become a truly globally competitive airline? Now, I don't have the answers yet. I'm not saying anything specific about what they are. But today, there's a big trade deficit in the United States with foreign flagged airlines. And they fly 65% of the long haul seats into the U.S., even though only 40% of the customers are foreigners. And that trade deficit is bad for United Airlines. It is bad for U.S. aviation. It's bad for U.S. workers because we actually create some of the really best jobs with the best benefits in the country, not just jobs, but careers. And it's bad for the United States of America. And so I would like to solve that and create a truly global, great airline that all U.S. citizens can be proud of.
So it's important, in other words, for the United States to fortify its airline industry with the competitor in mind, not necessarily of the big three in the U.S. of American, United, and Delta, but internationally with some of the long-haul carriers that you see as really the main competition for the United States. Is that correct?
I feel like what we've at United have done here in the United States by building a brand loyal airline, we really have attracted all the brand loyal, certainly in our hubs, we've attracted the brand loyal customers, and we've won huge market share kind of everywhere that we fly by being better, by being high quality, and that's what's caused us to win. And I think the next phase for us is, can we take that around the globe? Can we do that everywhere that we fly? And look, there's some really good airlines in the Middle East. There's some really good airlines in Asia. They do some things better than us. But can we create a U.S. airline? And I don't have the answer, not 100% sure we can do it, and not proposing any specifics today.
Of course not.
But it's an aspirational vision that I think United is in a unique position to go after because of the success we've had, because our people are great, because of the investments we've made in product and technology to get there, and because we have the willingness to try to do big things, that we are in a unique position to try to achieve that and do something big for United, but also for the country.